sunrise, everyone. Good morning to you all. It is Monday Learning Matters time, and today I have a friend from the W, Katie Cranston. She's an instructor of Health and Kinesiology there, and we're talking today about the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act. It's something you might have heard about. So first of all, why don't you tell us, Katie, a little bit about it?
Sure. So the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act is also known as the Child Nutrition Reauthorization Bill, quite a mouthful, and it was passed in 2010 by Obama, so people may be familiar with it. It's relevant now because the legislation and different parts of the provisions of the bill took place this current academic school year. So essentially what the bill does is that it authorizes funding for federal school meal and child nutrition programs and increases access for healthy foods for low-income children. So essentially it gives the USDA, the United States Department of Agriculture, the authority to set nutritional standards for all foods regularly sold in schools. So this means nutritional standards for vending machines, school lunch lines, and school stores. And this is a big deal because this is the first time in 30 years a reform like this has taken place on school lunches. And ultimately, this bill presents an opportunity to strengthen programs to address more effectively the needs of our nation's children and young adults by improving nutrition and reducing childhood obesity.
Yeah, and now we all know kids spend so much of their day at school. Some kids eat breakfast there, everyone has lunch, and like you said, vending machines.
Right, exactly.
During school and high school, some kids can go get snacks.
Right, exactly. So there's over 31 million students that eat lunch every day at school, and 12 million that actually eat breakfast at school every day. And right now, the alarming statistics, which is really this bill gets down to addressing two main issues, which are hunger and childhood obesity. So this act is really a step forward to combat these twin issues by feeding all these children and giving them these healthy options, as well as like simultaneously battling childhood obesity by providing better nutritional quality of food.
And I guess what's some of kind of the controversy behind this? I know it's something we always hear about, childhood obesity.
Right, so the controversy, many people might have seen the YouTube video that went viral for Kansas high school students saying that they were hungry, and they redid a We Are Young YouTube video and called it We Are Hungry, and it was produced by students and teachers from this Kansas high school. And essentially they did bring up a good point in that athletes were just not getting enough calories during the day. So nutritionists, sort of their response to this was by changing by adapting the government dietary guidelines, which is up to 850 calories for high school students. They said this is what most high schoolers would have. We can't feed all the students like their linebackers and athletes, but they proposed suggestions, and they did say this is a work in progress, and they said that students could purchase additional like a la carte items at school and replace healthy fruits and vegetables instead of all the breads and junk food and stuff. And in Massachusetts, there was the students were creating a black market for chocolate syrup. So it was a huge controversy because it's ultimately a lifestyle change, and really springing it on everyone. They wanted their junk food back, but ultimately our goal is to be healthy and live a balanced, nutritious life with physical activity and nutritious foods, and teaching our children at an early age healthy habits that they can adapt in their adulthood.
And how important is having that healthy balance, like you said?
Yeah, it's super important. So school plays a really central role to these kids, as mentioned before. So taking it's important because it addresses the obesity epidemic and the hunger that faces all these children.
Children today that we
right, exactly. So I mean, it's ultimately, this is a national challenge and involves everyone's, from our children, our parents, to our farmers and our local communities. And really, from a public health perspective, this has really got the conversation going and getting nutrition and the importance of that balance on the front burner again. And addressing food insecurity and these children that are from low-income households, and getting important parties involved, like children and parents and communities, and creating this sense of empowerment among communities, and really addressing the needs of our communities at the end of the day. So,
all right, Katie, thank you so much for being with us today. Great information for everyone out there. We'll have more Sunrise after the break. Stay with us.